Hi everyone, before this video starts, I wanted to do a quick explainer on my feelings towards Jason Vukovich. I appreciate he didn't have it easy as a child. I also appreciate that a lot of us, me, you, did not go on to be a vigilante. It's a very complicated story, his life, him as a person and the mental health that he was surely suffering. The biggest takeaway for me is the criminal justice system, whether that is in America or UK or for that matter anywhere in the world. Crimes against children in whatever shape they come are disgusting. If I was to ever meet with Jason, I personally would buy him a beer and tell him you was doing society favor. Let's get into the video and have a look.
This is the story of Jason Vukovich, a name that gets people talking. Jason was sent to prison for 23 years. Why? Because he decided to punish people himself instead of letting the police do their job. He went after people he believed were dangerous to children. His story is complicated. It's a story about pain, anger, and really wanting justice. Vukovich's life took a turn when something very sad happened to him as a child. He was hurt very badly by someone who was supposed to love him. This hurt stayed with him and made him angry. This anger made him want to protect others from the same awful things he went through. He decided to find people he thought were hurting children and punish them himself. The court said this was wrong and against the law. But to many people, Vukovich became a symbol of hope, someone who would protect children when no one else would. Vukovich's story makes us think about some difficult things. It makes us think about how our justice system works, about revenge, and about what it really means to be a hero. Lots of people are angry about his sentence. They think he should be called a hero for being brave, not punished. Imagine being a child and always being afraid. Imagine the person who should keep you safe is the one hurting you. That was Jason Vukovich's life. His stepfather hurt him very badly, and that pain never really went away. This hurt changed him deeply. He was always anxious and scared. He was also very angry, and he wanted to protect others from feeling the same pain. Some people might say that what happened to him doesn't excuse what he did. They say the law is the law no matter what. But to understand Vukovich, you have to understand the pain he carried inside. The pain made him want to get justice for other people who were hurting just like him. Because of his past, Jason Vukovich decided to take action. He couldn't stand the thought of other children suffering like he did. He used the internet to find people he believed were hurting children and tricked them into meeting him. He would film these meetings, and in the videos you can see him yelling at these men, demanding they admit to their crimes. He was very aggressive. He would often tell everyone who these men were, trying to shame them for what they were allegedly doing. He became the judge, the jury, and the punisher all in one. Some people thought this was wrong, but others thought he was a hero. They thought he was doing what the police should have been doing. He was speaking up for those who couldn't speak for themselves, protecting those who couldn't protect themselves. Even though what he did was controversial, people who felt let down by the system understood why he did it. The conversation about Jason Vukovich is complicated. On the one hand, he broke the law. He didn't let the police do their job and decided to punish people himself. He was often violent, and what he did was wrong. But on the other hand, he wanted to protect children. He saw that the system often failed to help victims and allowed criminals to go free. He felt like he had to do something to make sure that those who hurt children were punished. This is where things get tricky. Can we say it's okay to break the law, even if you're trying to do good? Is it ever okay to take the law into your own hands? The answer, like most things in life, is not simple. It's a question that continues to divide people. Even though he was found guilty, a lot of people support Jason Vukovich. Many see him as a hero, someone who stood up for those who couldn't stand up for themselves. They believe he had good intentions and that he only wanted to help. Thousands of people have signed online petitions asking for his release. People from all walks of life have come together to support him, saying he was brave and dedicated to protecting children. Their support shows how much people want justice in a world where it often feels impossible to find. They see Vukovich as a symbol of hope, a light in the darkness, proof that even when things are difficult, one person can make a difference.